for
Yeah,
us.
he's really catching that pumpkin. That pumpkin is toast.
How do I turn this on?
Oh yeah, if you want to. Man, I gotta get you to cut my hair, Audrey.
Well, why don't you get something then?
I don't know. That's a thing I need to get.
You keep yelling at me. Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
I was just
everybody.
gonna reprimand you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
David was first. Greg is here.
But David left, so it doesn't count.
Oh yeah, David's gone. No, he came back.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he was pouring some mellow corn in his coffee. Hey, Beth, David, 48, Carol, Plains, Dapperman, everybody. Greg says he was watching some of the Lego time in the background, and some parts of the audio seems censored by Twitch. That seems weird. Like, Twitch doesn't usually care what you play in the background. That's.
What if it's like my music from working out or something that it hears? Do you think it would do
Nah,
that?
it wouldn't be able to hear that. You can't hear that on the mic. I don't know. Like, I had Spotify playing in the background, but usually Twitch doesn't care, so hopefully it wasn't too much of it censored. I don't know. I haven't gone back and watched that, because it's like, I don't know, 10 hours or something. Beth is not working during the live stream. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. Happy Friday. It is live. That's true. What'd you miss? Nothing. Just saying hi. We were getting our hour stand goal.
Yeah, that's why we're a couple
watch.
minutes late, because I was making nibs, and apparently I didn't make or stand up in time to come in here. And so I wanted to make sure I got my hour, because I'm sitting here for the whole time.
Yeah, right. I mean, we can't stand up or whatever, so we got to get our hour. See, I closed everything except for that blue one. That's the stand up for 12 hours thing. So that's, I haven't. I had a meeting today that went forever. So that took a couple hours. I didn't get up. You know, one of those
Twitch
things.
had a big DMCA sweep, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
I guess we'll see. Did I ever find the missing piece? I find the missing piece at the very, very, very end.
I asked him too, because I wasn't watching all of it.
Yep. And yeah, it was actually stuck to the bottom of the TV part. Like, I must have just put it down on top of it, and it's stuck because it's a Lego. And that's what Legos do. So if you haven't checked out any of those Lego videos, I don't know, check out the Lego videos. They're probably kind of cool if you want to see people build Legos.
It's here.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Right
The
there.
Twitch. Twitch.tv/Inkdependence Mike. That's me. That is me. I know how to delete all their VODs. Ooh. Wait, what's a VOD?
You mean vids? Videos?
Maybe.
That's my guess.
Videos on demand is what VOD stands for usually to me. Maybe it's vids. Could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be too bad. I haven't gotten any notices though, so like I think they would. I don't know. I don't know. Aud is right. Vids. Yeah. I might have to. I know. So I've got some access to some. What do you call that music where like they aren't going to DMCA you?
Free access or free?
Yeah, open access. I think is what they mean. Yeah, like that. I've got some of that. I just haven't used it because I don't know. Whatever. I don't do that much. So hopefully I don't take all my money.
Yeah.
These guys who are streaming like every night for hours. Oof, that sucks. That's really bad. I mean, the good thing about Twitch is you do it live, right? So I don't know. We've gotten a notice if they deleted any archive material. I would think so, and I haven't gotten any, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe they just haven't gotten around to me, or maybe they just don't care because they're like, this guy has 6 subs. Nobody's watching it anyway.
You're not worth it.
Nope, that's right. I'm not even worth the email, right? I wonder if some music playing in the background with a video of Beetlejuice worms was the first. Oh, interesting. Oh, so we were talking about the giant Beetlejuice Halloween inflatable that you wanted.
I did. That thing was awesome.
Yeah. So it didn't play the video for or the sound for that, huh? That's kind of interesting that they would single that out.
No, I don't know.
There was a video on the Home Depot page about it.
Hear it.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? What'd you miss? I don't know. I thought you were here. So
yeah. See. While his water was boiling.
That's right. Water's boiling. Making tea. What? What Parker style refill would you recommend for a pen that I'm going to carry in your pants pocket? Not the ones that come in the Retro 51s.
Mike likes to complain about those.
That is my number one complaint. That's that Schmidt rollerball. It writes nice. I've actually kept it in this pen. Mostly because I'm also kind of running out of ballpoint refills.
Really?
Well, we've gotten a lot of retros in the last few months, and I haven't kept pace. Usually I buy those from...
I just refill them at work.
Well, some of us don't. I usually buy them from Bert at pen shows, but... so this is the Schmidt refill they send with the retros. Any rollerball refill possibly can wick ink into your pants. So, not those.
You prefer a rollerball. You like your Schneider sliders.
For a ballpoint.
For a ballpoint.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And you also like the Monteverde, whatever.
Yeah, Monteverde soft rolls are really easy to get and inexpensive. They're probably like my third place. Well, so the thing about the Schneiders is that I use the extra broad ones are real easy to get, but a lot of time like it's hit or miss whether they'll fit in the nose cone of your pen because they're real fat. So I think probably the best one is the Jetstream Parker refill. Super good, but they're kind of expensive. So those Monteverde soft rolls are like $3 or $4 for 2 of them. I think those are really good. So grab those.
Oh, Brian's here.
Brian who?
Chew.
Oh, I know that guy.
Thinking of getting a space pen to keep in the car.
Yeah, that's a solid idea. I actually keep a Zebra 701, one of those metal ones in the car. I had a Jotter in the car for a while. They haven't blown up yet, but...
I think that you still have my Jotter.
There's always some pen that you come up with.
It's fine. I have so many retros.
Let's see.
Which
here you go.
there was discussion. No, I don't. I have so much. No.
This is Audrey's Jotter. It is a regular old Jotter with a metal barrel, which is nice.
Copper or bronze? I don't remember.
I think the color is supposed to be copper.
Is it? Yeah.
And this is my old-timey Jotter. I've had this for, I think since college sometimes. So 20 years anyway. Then there's this is the XL Jotter, which I think is the superior Jotter.
Really?
Yeah, it's bigger and heavier.
It's the exact opposite of my love for the Retro Slim.
Yeah.
Which they don't really sell anymore, unfortunately. I think it fits my hand better. Like the Desmo is better for my hand than the Vanishing Point. I also like the Retro Slim more than I do the regular 20.
See, I like the Big Shot, which is the other size. That's the big one, the thick boy retro. And then I have this one, which is a fun Parker Jotter that I got at a pen show. I forget who I got this. You know what? There was somebody that I took to a pen show, and he bought everybody matching Jotters. It was a guy who used to work at the college with me. But this is a great Jotter. It's got like a rubbery kind of textured grip. It's not standard. But it's like even a little bbit bigger than the XL. Just some old, like, rando Jotter.
Ah, Becky's wearing her Vegan Altair polish from Noodles, and it looks good. I haven't done any cleanup, but it doesn't matter. Wait for the shower. Just let it naturally come off like some people do.
Yeah, right? Like,
at this point.
Where are we going? Who are we impressing with our clean nails?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's right. Do a separate video of all the pens I borrowed from my wife. Yeah, well then, yeah, that's entirely.
There's some I just forgot I had when you finally gave it back to me, and I was like,
Yeah.
The last one was the Diplomat Traveler.
Here you go. This is yours.
Is this really mine?
Yeah, it's really yours.
I thought I had a green one. Do I have a couple?
I have a green one. You have that one.
Do I not have a green one too?
No. The green one's mine. It's the toaster top.
Weird.
I know. Iron lace is great. That's good. I got some iron lace. Wait, who else? Jen says, "Hey, love your channel. Thanks. Inspired me to grab a bottle of iron lace when my new job starts." Awesome. Very cool. I've actually got a bottle of ink from Papier Plume right here.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still available though.
Ooh, I don't know if it is here. Let me go and look. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that.
The L is for lots of rattle tip with the extra large, by the way. I read that before.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently. Scraggle says hello, obviously.
She does. Here it is. It might actually still be available.
It's available. There you go. See, you should get that up as soon as you can, or do a little swatch thing.
Yeah. So I didn't actually know it was still going to be available, but this is going to be Bloody Pumpkin. I thought it was Bloody Harvest. Is that? I wrote down Bloody Harvest.
Why?
I don't know. That's way more gruesome than Bloody Pumpkin.
A bloody harvest is like, what are we harvesting?
Blood.
Body. Oh.
I guess. Also, hey, can I have this car?
No.
It's for sale. It's
cool.
It's being bid on. It's only $4,100, and it's a car.
Oh, I can see that it's a car. Why do you keep telling me it's a car? What do you think I think it is?
I don't know. Look at this Gremlin, though. How fun is that? It says Gremlin on the side in case you forget what you're driving.
Oh, I have not forgotten. I see it.
The interior is kind of busted.
Yeah.
It's got
stick shift?
No, it's an automatic.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It looks like a stick shift.
Yeah, well, they redid the transmission, and they put an 8-cylinder in it with a carb. Yeah. Yeah. How cool is that? 8-cylinder Gremlin. It's basically a race car. It's got like an extra fuel tank in it.
Wow.
So, these cars are really bad. I mean, it's one of those cars. It's kind of hideous, but I really like it, so like whatever. Peppa still has the fake nails with your polish on it. Nice.
That was lasting a while then.
I guess so. That was a while she put that on there, huh? Tony says the L is for lots of tip rattle. Really?
The arrow, I've been using the arrow to sign cards at work. And it's fine for that. I don't know if it'd be the best for my hand for long writing sessions. It might be a little bit heavy and a little bit wide in the barrel part.
Really?
But I mean, it's fine. Again, I don't normally do a lot of long writing sessions based. We've talked about that. I don't. Yeah. Hopefully, in the new year, I'll be able to do a little bit more, a little longer. But it's fine for jotting, and I really like the click on the arrow.
Right, the cap.
Yeah, yeah, it's really satisfying.
So Tony was saying the L stands for lots of tip rattle. I'm like, I don't remember mine rattling, and that's because I've already fixed mine. Oh yeah. It definitely had some tip rattle, and I wrapped some tape around it. So if you have tip rattle on one of these Parker pens, just like wrap a little tape around there, and
stop.
It'll be fine. Totally fine. Let's see. Went to the site last week. It was sold out. They made a second batch of it for the bloody pumpkin.
Yeah, because it did definitely sell out.
Yeah, I think the second batch is going to be the only other batch though. So if you really like this, don't mess around. I'll grab a.
And something else will be coming out soon too.
I think that's a secret.
Well, doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't say what it was.
Doesn't matter. I already told. Yeah, I don't have that one yet.
Oh, no.
But there will be another Papier Plume ink, is what I hear.
Word on the street.
Yes. The streets.
Because, I don't know if you knew this. Fountain Pen Day is coming up.
Oh, yeah, it is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the week of the election. It's next.
The 9th.
Is that next week? No, it's the week after next. Yeah.
The 9th, isn't that right?
It's the 6th.
6th.
Yeah, the 9th is a Monday.
Oh, I don't really know what I was thinking.
I don't either.
Okay.
Well, it's because I told you something earlier about the franklin-christoph pen show thing. I told you that was on a Friday.
Yeah, you threw me the days off. That we'll talk about that. But that threw me all off.
Gremlins had V8s from the factory? I did not know that. I thought they came with something real little like a Pinto.
And Mike was really happy. He asked Alexa, I'm going to say it quietly, hopefully she doesn't hear it, when Fountain Pen Day was, and she knew.
Yeah. I told Carrie about that because we were like, Amazon knows when the Fountain Pen Day is. It's an official thing. And like, we know a guy who did that. And I told him that, and he was blown away. And then he was like, yeah, I filled out some forms like a year ago. And he tried it fairly recently, and there was no...
They didn't say anything about it? Just he did it?
He asked the Alexa if it knew what Fountain Pen Day was, and he got nothing.
Huh. Well, they must have put it in.
That is not what I was expecting.
It's...
We'll let that dry.
Okay. Initial, it's much redder than I expected it to be.
Yeah, right? So this is the initial of Bloody Harvest, and that's actually pretty close to... That's pretty accurate, I think, to what we're seeing in real life. So the other thing I did was I got a 3.0 USB port for the front of my computer. I think it might have helped a little bit. The focus is still kind of wonky, but I think the colors are actually better.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really noticed.
So, I don't know. But it's actually very pinky red first. We'll see how that matures. It's 9th anniversary. That's ridiculous.
Wow. Who knew?
Right? Like, I remember when that wasn't a thing. November is still 9 months away. That's right. Time to start diverting money into savings for Fountain Pen Day. Could be.
Yeah.
Give us all the juicy details for the FC Pen Show. Okay, we can talk FC Pen Show. Here are the details.
These are all the details that I can tell you because I don't know any other details.
The details are that it's on the 10th of November.
Yep.
Which is a Tuesday.
Yep.
And that's they're going to be 30.
A week after our anniversary too.
That's right. We're going to have an anniversary on the 3rd. Wait, that's election day, isn't it?
It's Tuesday. Yeah, it might be.
Happy...
I mean, we're not. We already voted, so it's really like.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything. But, so yeah, the juicy details are that there will be 30 special edition pens or limited edition, special edition.
Usually special, yeah.
Prototypey things.
Sparkles, there's a person out there to bark at.
Get them.
Oh, she missed it.
And they'll all be released on that day, and that's all we know. Yeah. And even that's a little bit sketchy. So, David says his Google Home knows when Fountain Pen Day is too.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Good.
Oh, he's not jumping up there because there's a cat in the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scraggles does not mess with Clipsy. Nobody messes with Clipsy. Let's just say.
There's a Clipsy here. Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you what happened the other day. Yesterday? It might have been yesterday.
Okay.
Mike gets an email from Sticker Mule like, oh, hey, they're doing keychains now.
Yeah.
And then he decided, like, you need a keychain. As in a keychain of me.
Of your face.
Of my face. And I said, nobody wants that. And he's like, oh, yeah, they do. So instead of starting with anything that has to do with, like, a stick or anything, Mike just randomly goes through his phone, finds a picture of me, and says, oh, by the way, we're going to have keychains of your face.
Yeah. Should I show people the first draft? I asked for some corrections, but... Oh, wait.
My hair looks jank right there. Like, why did they cut my hair off there?
Well, that's what I said. I said the hair is...
Weird.
Yeah, so this is the first draft.
I know you guys really want that face on your keys. Every day you want to look at that and be like, yup, that's on my keychain.
I think it's great. Big Head Mike keychain. Nobody wants that.
So just so you know, every day I ask Mike, hey, have you contacted Rick from Rickshaw I about getting those head things? And he goes, no, I don't want to do it. So just so you know, I'm doing my part. But Mike is just putting it off because he doesn't want to do it.
I haven't done it yet. I probably will. Now, if I could find a Colodex card.
At some point, I'm just going to contact Mark myself and just have him.
Oh, you mean Rick from Rickshaw?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, well, look, if you want to take lead on that project,
I am the voice for the people. I give the people what they want. That thing is not my face on a keychain that looks like that either.
You don't like it? You're smizing.
I'm smizing.
Smizing good.
That's a smize.
Yeah, so I told him to fix the hairline because I was like, the original
my
was
hair
not weird.
is not like this. I don't have a bowl cut there.
Or yeah, that would be kind of bowl cutty, huh? Because it looks like it's way longer on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like it goes. It's like this and then this on the other side.
That's weird.
It is the mask smize photo. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. What? Oh. Oh no, I'd hate that. Trying to favor include a few with pin orders. Wait, what's this? What are we including with pin orders? Oh, the candy chute says is a thing we need to have. Yep. I haven't built it yet, but I was thinking about ways to decorate a candy chute. Somebody shared a picture of one on the...
Let's do some ribbon. Let's go to Joanne Fab or, I don't know, wherever.
Yeah, I think the...
Ribbon. Tape some spiders on there.
Yeah, so like go to like, was it Michael's and get
We're not going to Hobby Lobby.
No. Go to Michael's and get some black streamer and some fake cobwebs and put like little plastic spiders in it or something. I was going to make a sign that says like, put your bucket here or something.
Yeah, the thing is we don't know if anyone's actually going to go out.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, you can never have too many...
I mean, all of this should depend on the weather. Last year, it poured. It stormed the whole day for it, so nobody came out. So
it wasn't the whole day. It was right before
we were going to go out.
And it was a crazy thunderstorm.
Yeah. So I don't want to do this if there's a chance of it's... Yeah. I mean, I want to get candy, you know, just in case.
Yeah.
But otherwise...
Currently, next Wednesday and Thursday look like they're going to be rainy, but Friday looks like it should be okay.
Still not enough time. It could change.
Could.
So
I don't
we'll have to wait.
I haven't built it yet, but I've been thinking about it. The guy that shared a picture on the neighborhood Facebook actually had a piece of orange PVC pipe, and then he wrapped a black streamer around it. I'm like, that's nice and minimal. I think we can gussy it up a little bit more if we need to. But
I should make your head keychain. I have some great pictures of you too. So.
Oh man, you've got some real doozies. Clearly grounds for divorce for cause. Look, it's gonna be a good-looking keychain.
Did you see that hair?
That's not what it's gonna be made. I said no, don't make that.
I was legit sitting in my pajamas with a robe on. In that picture, you put on a keychain.
But you can't see the robe.
So that makes it better. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, that's from IKEA. Where we got that?
What? Oh, this? Yeah, totally. So you need to walk down to rickshaw. You can do that? That sounds dope. I mean, if you want to go warn Mark that he's going to be asked to do that. Make it into a roll stopper that fits a 45 or 46. Should do a My Kid keychain. It's been a while. Oh yeah, good. Look at Minnesota 1991 Halloween Storm. Andy Dunn's here. Yeah. Hey, Andy Dunn. 2 Deadly Inks from Noodlers. Okay.
Wandilla.
And Proctor's.
Pavlichenko. Russian Sniper from World War II. And Proctor's Ledge Black ink. Ink with UV light.
I'm not sure what that refers to. There's got to be a... it's got to be connected to something else up there. I've got a few of the Noodlers like Russia series, and about half of them are kind of like paint.
Oh, wow.
Like they smell like paint. They're super dense. They take a million years to dry.
Clean out and dry.
I haven't put them in a pen yet.
Oh, that sounds good. Now I thought you were saying that.
No, Fig Boot got a bunch of them from luxury brands, I think, and he's like, "Here, these are for you." And I'm like, "I don't really," and he's like, "Nope, take them." So I have them. I'm a little afraid to use them though. So keychain. I wasn't actually going to tell people about the keychain yet, but so this is what that.
Well, just so you know,
that might be a thing.
I wanted to complain about it, and you guys are the only people I have to complain about it. Really, mail's here.
There's the mail. You want to go get the mail?
I'm gonna get the mail.
Right. So this is this.
We have 0 viewers.
No, we have 62 viewers.
Well, it says 0.
This is what the bloody pumpkin looks like. It's much more red than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was.
I hear a pumpkin, even if it's bloody. I still hear pumpkin. I expect more of a, I don't know, like a sunset-y look. I mean, I guess sort of.
I mean, I guess here it looks pretty red.
Yeah.
Loop. Spooky. Limited edition. Doesn't say what color it's. Oh, here. No, it doesn't say what color it's supposed to be. I mean, it looks about like that, I guess. Yeah. Kind of red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more saturated in theirs. In the picture that we're looking on yours.
It could be like different paper.
Course.
It could be, lots of things can cause that.
Could be lots of things.
Also, spam that like button. Yeah, go get that mail.
I'm gonna have mail. Hopefully my thing's here because I have stuff to do.
I hope you got a thing. Audrey got a new phone today. It's been a day of Audrey getting stuff for sure. Yeah. I don't see it. I think she took it with her. So, Greg asks, "How's that 14 karat Diplomat nib?" I'll tell you what, that 14 karat Diplomat nib is pretty darn nice. Oh, her phone is sitting literally right here. This is her phone. She got the mint green iPhone 12. How fun is that? It kind of matches my case back there. It's a very nice, like, subtle green. I dig it. Let me find a piece of paper I can just scribble on. Scribble on. What's this? We'll scribble on this. I already did this thing. So, it's a broad nib. And it's pretty darn broad. Like, it's nice and broad. Pretty wet. I put the Sailor New York Blue. Is what I put in here. Right. Let's see if it'll. Nope, not gonna. Let's see if it'll do it here. There we go. I think this is a very nice looking nib. It's got that two-tone with the gold there. Looks good. I dig it. So, yeah, it's a nice broad one. Maybe I'll get it altered a little bit, but also like maybe not. Get anything good?
You did. Everything's for you.
Everything's for me. I like things.
Hey, Becky, you live in Colorado. Have you been having mail issues? Because I had something that was delivered well over a week ago that came from Colorado, and it was priority, and it's not even close to being here yet.
Oh, it was shipped a
week
ago? Yeah.
That's a look.
That's it's the SMU Pony Mask, right?
How much is the upgrade? Is the gold?
It's like $100. But I got this like deeply. So the thing is, I've never gotten a Diplomat gold nib for all the Diplomat pens I have. They're all steel because the steel's great. But this one, I got it from Points Pens, as y'all saw in that video, perhaps. And so I paid less for this than I would have had to pay for just like a steel regular nib version. Yeah. After all the discounts, so I was like, well, I should give it a shot. It's actually very nice. Yeah. Have you written with it yet?
No.
Do you want to?
I mean, not right now. Okay. I mean, I will. I don't have to do it on screen.
Let's see what's in here. This is from Anna Reiner at the Well-Appointed Desk. And she has stamped it with all kinds of...
Aw, that's fun.
Write more letters. Post Office Public. A beaker.
Yeah.
I think that's for you.
The beaker's for me?
Yeah. Because you're a science.
Yeah, we haven't really been having many issues with our mail lately. Oh my gosh, that's so nice of her. I'm so excited. I can't believe she did that. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I knew about it a little bit.
Sneak.
I'm a sneak.
You're a sneak.
I'm a sneak.
Here. So you know, I was not complaining. I was like, I need to get one of the Yovo stamps, right? Because of course, I deal with these day in, day out, every week for years, and I wanted one, and it's hard to tell. You can't see it because
Is it too much light? Not enough light? What can I do here?
No, that's too much. That might be better. Well, anyway, you can't tell, but it has my name on it.
Here, I'll hold it up to this thing right quick.
Let me. I'm hiding.
Don't hide your face. No, come on, show us the thing. Oh my goodness. I just got it. There we go, perfect. You got an Audrey stamp, Audrey.
I have an Audrey stamp. Oh. That's
How fun is that, right?
Exciting. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
Let me get you a stamp.
I have to stamp it. Maybe I'll be able to put them on something at work, too. I'll be like, that's my nib. I did that. I did that.
Right? How fun is that?
Yeah.
So the reason I knew about that was that Anna and I were going back and forth a little bit about, like, how to do your name. So other people got one first, but... So, like, Gina got one.
Yeah, I saw those, yeah.
So the thing is, your name is longer than everybody else's, and she was having trouble, like, fitting it on the nib in a way that was legible.
Because it's longer.
Yeah, right. So we went. She was like, I've got this thing I've been trying to do. Like, what do you think? And so we, like, went back and forth a few times.
Oh, I have to write her a note. That's so nice of her.
Let me find a stamp pad.
Man, I'm excited.
I think I put them over
That
here.
just made my week.
Good. I'm glad. That was all Anna. I had nothing to do with it except that I knew about
Oh, she's so nice. It warms my heart. Oh, goodness.
it. I found them.
I'm going to have to look at the warranty cards to see if there's room. I'll have to talk to Scott about it, too, because he might be like,
No.
no.
You can get a franklin-christoph one.
Right? Well, I mean...
You want to do... What color do you want to do? You want to do black?
I
Black
think
would
black
probably
would
be
be
easy.
good to
Yeah.
see, yeah.
Yep. All right, there you go. I'll give you a thing to stamp
I don't
on.
have a thing to stamp.
Here you go.
Ooh, my stomach's about to growl.
There's a Katie cam as well.
Sorry, I can't really see it.
That's probably good. Here, I'll move this. And you can
Well, there's cat. I can't really...
go like this. There you go. Too much light.
There's so much light.
Bam, Audrey stamp.
Really... This lighting is the worst. You can't see... Literally looks like there's nothing
I
there.
know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, trust me, everyone. It's there. Oh, that's much better.
That is sharp.
Yeah.
So if you're on the fence about getting any of these stamps from wellappointeddesk.com,
I'm so excited.
get yourself some of these stamps from Well Appointed Desk. They are super crisp.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good. Yeah.
I really
that
like
looks
it.
awesome.
It
Now I wish I had a
does.
mic one. But I'm
Well,
not.
it's gonna be a lot easier.
I'm not a nibist. So.
That's
But yeah.
exciting.
How
Aw,
fun is that?
Thank you so much, Anna. I'm gonna write her a letter.
That's why I was like, I hope this gets here today.
Oh, he's like, oh, something's coming from Kansas City. You know that she's from there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't. We have random stuff that shows up of what's coming in the mail, so I always assume that. Who knows? Maybe it's Katie. You don't want to get that on your face. I think she got it on her face, but she's black anyway,
She's black,
so
it
it's actually
doesn't
fine.
matter. So.
I don't know if Anna actually does personalized ones on her site. I mean, you could probably ask for a customized one potentially.
Maybe she's been doing those a little bit for like friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like an official.
Because I'm sure it takes a lot of extra time designing and that whole thing.
It takes a lot of time designing. It takes a long time to get them because she has to order them. She doesn't make them herself, obviously. This is the other thing we got, which is very exciting.
I mean, it is sort of exciting. We have a Amazon Fire remote, and man, that thing's small and dark. It just hides like crazy. So we finally went and got a remote control cover for it.
Yeah, it's like silicone and it's bright chartreuse. So now
there's so many times
that
we've
drop
there,
it
like,
or lose it.
and it'll be right in front of us, but it'll be right next to something else that's dark, and we just miss it.
Yep. So I am excited. I'm glad that you like it. That's very cool. Let's see. I should upgrade his gold diplomat nib. I said that. Not area. Oh, she said not in her area. Denver Regional Center has been on time. Our stuff just seems to go to Denver and just hang out there for like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Mail issues from Mass. Several people I know are having trouble with priority. Speaking of, you'll have a P.O. box. Let's see, can I mail you a swatch of an ink and ask your opinions of it? Always looking for new pen pals. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Just send it to that.
Yep.
That's us. If you want to send it to Audrey, just put her name on there instead of mine. That's totally fine. She's got the same last name. It's easy enough. I only check my mailbox like once a week, though, so... Yeah.
We always get... Mike always gets up and gets breakfast for us on Saturday, so he usually, while he's out, checks it.
Mm-hmm. Show us the black ink. Awesome, very cool, wonderful. Stamp all the things. That's awesome. It totally is. Stamp the warranty cards. Yup, well done, Anna. Indeed. Yay, hooray. You should mail it in. Oh, yeah. Camera's overexposed to the paper. You can pull down the ISO. Thing is, like, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. So there's something weird about webcams and like short-ish distances. So this one is far enough for me that it's just fine. Also, I think they're tuned to like the software is tuned to find faces, and so anything that's not a face, it's like I don't know what to do here. So I actually have another. There's a thing you can do which will let you open up a browser on your phone, and then it'll send that to the internet, and then I can bounce it back to here, and I can use my phone as a webcam. I haven't. I didn't set it up for today, but it does work pretty well, it seems. So we'll see how it goes. Odd questions. Anyone has a Twisty 1.1? Does it dump things like a sieve? No. My 1.1, if anything, is a little bit on the dry side.
That's what generally I've heard more. I mean, because they're both basically number 5. I mean, unless it says 700.
Yeah, it's
I don't
700. Know. Oh, well, mine
is
700.
No. Well, I'm just saying. I don't know if it's a 5 or a 6, but generally 1.1s. Those are they're not really dry, or they're not really wet.
Yeah.
I would not say unless it randomly got really opened up.
Like it could happen, I guess, but no. In general, I haven't had that experience.
I mean, likely it's not seated properly or something.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
That's my guess.
Yeah, if your ink is just falling out of your pen, that's probably an air leak.
Yeah.
So make sure that you've got everything like pushed in and screwed in and all that sort of thing. A few weeks ago, Mike had Midori pads of paper on here. I bought some of my coworkers have taken 3 of them. They've taken 3 Midori pads? Send them a bill, because that is not cheap. Woo! I really like the Midori stuff.
Sailor 1911 long in wine red, or Pilot Custom 7843 in burgundy. Quick hot take from Craig.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know which one the 743 is.
Do I have one handy?
I don't own a 1911 long. I always go with the regular.
I have a long too if I can find it. Yeah. I was going to mess with camera settings, but...
I mean, at this point, what's the point?
Yeah, right? What's this? That's a 91. My 743 has a Waverly in it.
What's that one? Okay.
Yeah. And my 1911...
I've written with the 1911 and everything.
Yeah. Well, you've written with the large. But,
out of those 743 is the 823 only cartridge converter and not a demonstrator. Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Then get that.
Yeah, Mike will definitely say that one.
Get that.
I mean...
I don't have a 743 then. What the heck do I have?
I would probably, do the Pilot.
I think the big 1911s are good. I really like the size.
What's the price difference? It's probably going to be more expensive for the Sailor, likely.
Well,
no,
I mean, 743s, if they're the same price as an 823, will be like mid 200s to around 300.
Yeah.
So like equivalent-ish. I tend to like what's the discount code for Points Pen? I think it's Ultimate, all in caps.
Was that what it was?
Pretty sure that's what it was. I think they had it on their
social
social media.
It started with a U. I remember it being a U, but...
Oh wait, I've got the invoice. Maybe it's on there. I think it was Ultimate, though.
Let's probably say down here.
It doesn't. Yeah, Ultimate is the promo
Ultimate,
code.
yeah.
Yeah, see if it's still running. I don't know if that's still up. I don't know what they have left.
Likely they probably want to get rid of everything. I'd be surprised if they got rid of it.
Yeah. 743 is only gold trim. I don't know. I've never seen a 743, I don't think. I've heard of this one that's the equivalent of the 823, but let's see.
Tina can spend 20 minutes with us before a clinical consultation.
Well, that sounds great.
The Sailor's more pricey than the Pilot. You all know that I love Sailors, but I'm not going to always say in every instance is Sailor always the answer. I have multiple Pilots that I really love too. The 74 and my 92 I really like.
It must be in that chest. Can you grab that wooden chest?
Oh my gosh, what else do you want me to do today?
I don't know. I guess we'll know when we get there. Is it not coming toward you? Because it's heavy?
No, because trying to pull it out, that was terrifying. Because it's one of those that you pull out. It was stuck in there, and I couldn't get it out without pulling this. And every time I'd pull it, it would just do that instead of moving out.
So this is a little chest that we got at like a street fair in Mebane that somebody made. But it's like a little roll top. It's pretty great. What's this? This is one I was thinking of. Oh, custom 912 is what I have.
Oh, okay. That's, yeah. Well, that's where my Pelican is.
Which one? Oh, there's this one here too, actually. I've got two of your Pelicans in here.
Yep.
And the pen that I was looking for isn't in here. I wonder where that one went.
I still haven't bought the Moonstone yet.
That means it's in one of those franklin-christoph sleeves. That's okay. We don't need to dig through everything.
No. I'm not getting up again.
Since I've reorganized my office, I can't find stuff because the things aren't in the mess where they used to be. So, happy Friday. Oh yeah, should I say good? Hi. Sailor's more pricey than the Pilot. What are we clinically consulting on? Oh, she's a doc. Jeannie, it could be the threads on the nib unit collar are cracked. That's can happen.
That's possible too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime there's an air leak is usually why something is incredibly wet like that. Consultation around body-centered trauma therapy. Ouch.
That wall clock is huge, and it's something I have to deal with.
Oh, the one right behind your head?
One.
So that's a regulator wall clock, and we got it at a consignment store. I'm not 100% sure whether it works or not.
No, they didn't know.
Yeah, because we have to hang it on the wall to see if it works, and it's heavy, and so we haven't had the guts to try to hang it on the wall.
So yeah, we'd have to do a whole thing, make it a thing, just to put it up to see if it works or not.
Well, you got to put in a nail.
I mean, a pretty significant one.
I've got some like 50-pound wall anchor things, but the Arrow. Oh, they still have the Arrow black and brown with 14K nibs. Oh, nice. I never got the brown one. The brown one's like a classic.
Yeah. You never got the brown, like the bronzy one?
No, that's the one I don't have. Yeah.
Why didn't you get that one?
I don't know. That was like the first one I wanted to get a long time ago, but I just never.
For some reason, I thought you had that.
No, no, I don't have it. The black is like all glossy and stuff.
Tony just bought his Moonstone yesterday.
Oh, nice. Did you ever order yours?
I just said that I still haven't ordered my Moonstone yet.
Hey, good job.
Good job at not ordering it?
No, good job at like telling me a thing that you just said twice because I wasn't listening well. Episode 2 of Pins Borrowed from My Wife. Yeah, that's right. Probably I don't remember why I still have those. I don't know.
I mean, again, I've gone into the phase of I'm inking like 2 pens.
Yeah. And
I'm running those out and just going through that way. I don't want to have 30 pens inked. Just can't do it.
I'm really trying to pare down, and I've been
down to 30.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
If I could get down to 30, that'd be good. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, if I get a new pen, I want to ink it up. I got 2 new pens this week. I inked them both up.
I did not get any.
So the first pen I got was this one, which I already talked about. The other one is a a second hand that I got.
Oh, I forgot about that completely.
Right?
You even showed me, yeah.
Is this one. This is a Tactile Turn Gist. This is one of the first generation ones. I actually thought it was going to be the second gen. It would like take the bigger converters, but it's not. This is the first gen one. Well, maybe 1.5 because it's got the thick cap lid. But I really like the Gist. It's a smaller pen, kind of, especially when you take the cap off. It's got a big old cap.
Yeah.
But smaller pen. This is all white Delrin. It's got this cool like sound to it. It's got a nice texture. Yeah. It's got a Mnemosiny 0.6 stub in it, which is very nice. I actually got a 0.6 stub, and I loaned the pen I put it in to my colleague Derek right before pandemic. So he's probably got an empty fountain pen. So, but it's got this other dude's initials in it.
Yeah.
It just says had.
This is the second one that Mike has that has initials that aren't his.
Yeah, I've got a TRH in my Conid, and I've got a had in my Gist. But I really like the white Gist. I think it looks nice.
H's in both of them. Interesting.
Oh, that's true. I'm collecting H's now.
Yeah.
I like the look of the white Delrin. I think it's very clean with the silver hardware. I think it looks cool. I have a black one with the Damascus section. I was thinking I could put the Damascus on here, and white Damascus might look pretty tight.
Yeah, probably.
So, actually, I think it's in this book. Let's see. Mnemosiny 6 stub is a favorite. It's really good, yeah. I was kind of surprised by how good it was. I'm glad it was good because that's the one I let somebody borrow to like see if they like fountain pens. So. But
we also don't know if he does, if he's been using them or gotten any more, or.
It's true. I haven't asked him.
Yeah.
I need to. I'm just gonna put this on there right quick, just for funsies. Just think of a good place, Derek. Oh, very different Derek. Although both of them have big beards.
Yeah.
So that's a true thing. All right, let's put this on here and see how it is. I thought the white were only a second generation product. Might be. Stick an OMOS nib in it? I've only got one OMOS nib, and it's an OMOS pen. What do you think about that?
Looks nice.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. It doesn't have the Delrin clip. I wonder if you can trade clips. Just trade all the things around in these pens. And
I don't know.
I don't know. Because this one has a... Oh, no, it's got a black clip. It's got a... The
finial.
Yeah, it's got a Damascus finial. Which is all out of focus.
It really has been.
One of these days I'm going to get a real camera to put there. Or something of that nature. But anyway. Yeah, I thought the white ones were only a second gen too, but...
It really rolled.
It really went on a trip there. But it doesn't take the bigger converter. It only takes the little converter that it came with. So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's second gen, but I don't think it is. Let's see. Sending out the BRB sending out the Shonmas. What's that? The top twists off. Use a little rubber gripper. Oh, well, I could just trade some parts around. This probably twists off. He says. Well,
probably.
We'll see how that goes. I kind of thought it would. I just haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. I'm always surprised in the amount of people that unscrew finials at FC because we hear about it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And then people will over tighten it and then it won't line up anymore because they take it off and they over tighten it and then they're like, it doesn't line up. And I'm like, well, you over tightened it.
And they messed up the plastic so it doesn't go back in the right place anymore. And yeah, that's you gotta be careful with that sort of stuff. I showed people your phone.
Good.
Your minty almost matches our case. It doesn't actually match our case back there at all.
Yeah, it's the first time I haven't had a regular in years. That's not a pro.
Yeah. This is a good...
It was a hassle today, though.
It was a Hasselhoff trying to get this thing set up.
Yeah. This was definitely the biggest hassle setting up in a few years.
Yeah, I think AT&T was just having issues, and so it wouldn't do it. Let's see. Teen Tree, okay, good. Internet's hard to review. Okay, had 31 finial come loose on you, huh? Well.
I mean, certain materials are more prone to that.
Yeah.
It's not common, but...
Will removed your finial and you showed him your busted up Gen 1 body. The first cap I got on this actually cracked at the lid, or the edge.
Yeah.
I forget how this got done. I forget if I sent him the whole thing, or... If he just sent me a cap, because I don't think I have an extra one with a piece of Damascus sitting around. I would remember that. But, Anyway, but that was a long time ago. It's been a really good pen.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Writes nice. Feels cool.
Yeah.
I like the feel of Delrin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a neat feel to it.
Yeah.
Oh, you just put it back on and it's fine? Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that happened. Yeah.
I assumed that it came off and that it would not go back on.
Dave asks, ever have an Omos Emotica? I have two for body material. The rubbery thing is melting. Yeah, that's the problem with the Emotica.
Yeah.
Has a forked clip and a titanium nib. The forked clip is real cool. Have you seen those? So what they are is like, do I have anything that has a clip kind of like that? No, not really. Well, I mean, imagine if it had like this clip and then like you could make it go like that and it becomes a tripod.
Okay.
So it's like got a hinge up here and it's kind of
out. Yeah.
so you can like just put your pen down on a tripod. It's kind of, it's like weird and quirky and cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the body's melting as that sucks.
How grippy is Delrin? Does cap come loose easier or harder than acrylic?
I think it's grippier than acrylic. Like it's hard. But I mean, it depends
especially
on
the cap. It feels like it sticks more.
Yeah.
Harder. I mean, it's not too hard, but it just feels like it's gripping to itself more.
Also, he's almost got Acme threads on here. Like they're almost flat. They're very thick threads. But yeah, I'm not. This doesn't come off accidentally. It takes a little bit.
Delrin is softer than acrylic.
Really?
I did not. I mean, I don't really know anything about
it. You can probably dent it with your nail. I don't know. I haven't been able to dent this at all. Let me see. Nope. I don't know. Maybe my nails are just soft. Good to know. I have issues sometimes with the acrylic pen caps coming loose in pockets. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had any problem with these. These have been good.
That is too much.
Scraggles. Stop it. Goodness. So, Mike pin-abled you. I pin-abled David? How did I pin-able David?
Oof, scraping it off. Oof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can scrape off the goo.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
There's no part that I want to hear of scraping your pen.
Yeah.
Except for the nib. I mean, I guess you could sort of, what I do is sort of scrape.
You're kind of scraping nibs professionally these days, yeah.
I mean, yeah. But the pen part, it's different.
I just got to replace the rubber and glue with something else. Yeah.
So what else is on your list?
Of things to talk about?
Yeah.
Audrey wants it to be a short stream today because
I mean, it is almost 6 o'clock already.
That's true. We got like 10 minutes left. You bought the Diplomat Arrow with the 14. Oh, good. Right on, David. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you got a good deal on it too. I didn't even look at the arrows actually. I think.
I forget what colors they had.
I could have sworn I looked at them and was like, I don't need any of those. So I don't know. But that's cool. I didn't have any of the Excellence A, and I think this Skyline finish is just super cool. So
it's not as cool as the DuPont ones you have, but it sort of is in that sort of similar. Yeah. The red sort of has a similar feel to it because it's not the guilloche.
Yeah. Well, so that was the thing that was actually on my list was, hey, anybody got last questions about like these pens? Because I have to send them back.
Did you already do this?
No, I haven't. Don't touch that.
I didn't. I pointed.
Very close. I don't want Audrey has bad reactions to this lacquer. They asked me to say it was a natural lacquer because apparently it's like a couple of different kinds of lacquer mixed or something like that. I don't know. It looks a little bit like that, huh?
A little bit.
The red is deeper on the ST DuPont. But yeah, if you've got questions about the ST DuPont or these Homo sapiens lava color, I'll put the I haven't actually filmed it yet, but I'll be filming this weekend the review for the ST DuPonts. I've already got the lava color Visconti review up there, so check that out. I pour ink on the white one, so I have to see how that goes. Yeah. I decided to pour some Noodler's Black Swan and English Roses on it because you know, it's reds are more likely to stain than anything else, I think, and I had a whole bunch of it, so I was just like, let's pour some of that on there. So I did. Yeah. So I did.
Thoughts on the Twisby Iris is a question as well. Jen has to go. She's going to a D&D game starting a few. Have a great week, and thanks to us for being great.
Oh, you're welcome,
Jen. Thank you for stopping by.
Enjoy your D&D. Yeah. Be careful there. So I haven't seen the Iris in person. I do like that kind of anodization. I think it's kind of neat. I like that they did the nib as well. Let me find a picture of it. What do you think about the iris?
I mean, I like it. I just don't know if I have to have it.
Yeah. Let's see. Here's a drum.
For $80, I'm probably gonna get the Moonstone instead.
Shh. So this is the Twisty Vac 700 Iris edition.
Yeah.
Looks like they're. I don't know if this is the same cap in different light angles
and lights.
Or
Yeah, I don't know.
It totally could be. A lot of these anodizations like that end up where you they kind of color shift.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting update from the Vac 700R.
Mm-hmm.
I have the R.
Yeah.
I like that pen body.
Mm-hmm.
It's comfortable. It's big. It's a long pen. Like that is not a. It's not subtle. Let me see if I have it over here. I think it should be in this.
Plain Script wants to know how do the Homo sapiens nibs compare with the Palladium? Better, I hope.
Better than that? I think so. I don't have a Palladium to compare it to directly, but I've another pen I can't find it at the moment. But I really like these new gold nibs. I think they look better than the Palladium ones. Like I think the design is better, and they wrote immediately, so that's
Sam, he says, I don't know if I buy an iris without picking one out that he likes.
I get it.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I mean, they are going to be different because they are anodized. So
yeah.
That's why, like, Ian Schoen and stuff will have you go and find the one that you like, because that's the great and bad part of it. You know, it depends on if you like it enough that even if it's one that has a certain look, are you still going to like it enough?
Right. So, like, this is the Vac 700R, the regular one, not the Iris. And you can see it's pretty big. And what should I compare it to that people will have on hand? Here it is next to a Prera. Here we got a Custom 74. Here's the ALR 580. 580 is almost as long as the 700. I never thought about it as being that long.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not huge, but it's a longer pen for sure.
Yeah.
If you post it, you've got a crazy ass wand. Like, don't do that. But yeah. Anyway, I think the Vac 700 is a good shape. I've only ever gotten 2 of them. It's not one I've ever felt like I needed to collect a bunch of. Mm-hmm. They never made that many versions of it.
Yeah, they didn't.
There were like 4 colors and clear is what I want to say. So, yeah. Every single pen has unique anodization pattern, is therefore different. Yeah, I think it's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Made you nervous as heck when you poured red ink on it. Look, I asked them if I could just pour ink on it. I'm like, I'm gonna try to stain this, and they said, go ahead.
I mean, I think that's a really good sign for a brand. You know what I mean? I would want to stand behind that they tested that. They knew going forward that you can get ink on it. Try it out. You know, if they were confident in that, that's a really good sign. So.
Yeah, I was surprised when they were, because I mean those pens are expensive.
Yeah,
that's why I asked before I tried pouring ink on a white pen.
Yeah.
So, but they were cool with it, and it worked good.
You don't even own Bay State Blue, do you? You don't have a bottle.
No, I've got a sample maybe somewhere in a bag. I don't like Bay State Blue, so I never bought it. Let's see. Spruce got a small bottle.
Oh, see you later, Brian. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, take care.
I'll probably talk to you before then.
Yep. You know what? I can't really.
Are you gonna get one?
What? Bottle of Bay State Blue?
No. I mean, you could. Goodness.
Oh, our package was delivered. Apparently, my sound is on my phone.
Cool. Yeah, mine too. I did. When I got the new phone, I was like, this is too much noise. Immediately, I don't know how many times my phone has not been on silent.
Like twice.
Yeah.
Difference between the old and new Vac 700. So the R is for revision, and the basic difference, I put that pen away already, is that, I'm not going to find it again, is that
it's gone forever.
There's a piece of the piston that's different. So the original one had like a full section shut off. So when you had it screwed down, like a lot of Vac pens, it had a little gasket that like went into a hole, and you couldn't get ink from there, so you had to open up the back. The new ones, you don't really have to open them up. They've taken off the bottom of that piston bit, and they added like metal in a place or two. It's not a huge revision. My new one hasn't cracked.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's probably why
my old one broke in a bunch of places.
So many.
So many places.
How many. Yeah.
Well, not as many as my 530. The original 500 series broke in every place. Yeah. Every piece of that pen has been replaced. It doesn't have a single. The clip, I think, is original.
Well, there you go.
I lied. That's not original either. What part? There's got to be one part. I don't know what part it is. So, in fact, RR. Yeah, right. Yep. So there you go. Other things on my list. Oh, this is the thing that was on my list. I put up a video the other day that, your VAC 700 is broken caps 4 times now. Mine sheared off around the edge of the cap band at the top. Like I unscrewed it one day and it just came apart in my hands. Yeah. That was, I think, the first thing that broke on that pen.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Anyway. I think the cap and the section are actually the only things that broke on the 700 for me. The 580, everything broke.
Yeah.
Or 530. So I put up a video this week. It was that I called a quick click. I don't know. It just kind of came to me and I ran with it. Because I've got like a whole bunch of click pens and standard non-fountain pens around. And it was really nice just doing like real quick kind of off the cuff, like short videos. I like filmed 2 or 3 of them just right then. I was like, let's just do a few of these. And it hasn't gotten a ton of views, to be honest. But also like, I don't care, whatever. The people that did see it, I got a lot of messages like, yeah, I like this format. This is cool. It shows me things quickly that I didn't know about. And so I'm curious. I wanted to ask my live viewing community what kind of things y'all might like to see. Like what might be a good quick
click.
I'll have to name it something else, right? But like what kind of quick videos would you like? Good format for ballpoints, etc. Yeah, cool. I think so too. I think it's going to work out well. And
the thing is that without even thinking about it, if you don't do a lot of videos, there's a lot of prep work that has to be done, not even just technical wise, but also getting, everything set up and making sure you've tested different, like an ink review, it has to be in different pens and different papers and different, just lots of things.
Going through my whole Colodex, finding comparable inks. There's
a lot of time that goes into it, even if it's a shorter video. So this is just a way to get some info out there. It's fast. It's easy to actually edit and everything and get ready. And,
Yeah, I don't have to do a whole bunch of beforehand stuff. So, happy Saturday morning from the Philippines. Hey, Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Capping a Twisty Classic felt brittle and broke off after a year. My 7 Twisty Ecos seem to be fine. Ecos don't break that much. It happens, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
I never got the Classic. I just didn't like it, so I just never got one.
Yeah.
Length and detail of the video should match the value of the product. Real expensive pen, it should give more info. A cheap ballpoint doesn't really need it. I make videos sometimes, Tony, not super often. I'm kind of with you on that, Greg. I think that nib comparisons actually take a long time. That's a lot of setup because I have to.
You want that same ink, same pens, same paper. If you're doing comparisons, you really want to have everything, and that takes time to make sure.
Yeah, I've been doing
all that.
I've been planning a new nib video for a while, but it's a lot of work setting those things up, so I just haven't done it yet.
People love it though. They've been waiting for it.
That one still is in like the top 10 videos, even like 2 years later.
Yeah.
A series of my favorite things.
Mike hates those. I tell him to do them all the time because I know that's what people want. That's what the people want. They want to see favorite this, least favorite that, top 5 whatever. What did I learn? What should you not do? Sort of things. And Mike does not like those because he doesn't want to make those decisions because that's sort of fluid. And when you find a new thing and try to figure out what's your favorite something, because there's so many, and you have to explain the pros and cons for all those things. Why you didn't pick this? Because somebody's always going to be why did you not pick this?
I know like those videos get a whole lot of views, like top X or favorite X, but like, it's the sort of thing, like, people hate watch them mostly, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe. Revisiting products after a while? Yeah. So, yeah.
How do you make a stainless steel nib wetter other than flossing? You just have to open up the...
There are actually a lot of videos out there on that.
Yeah.
I would check the videos by Jet Pens has a nice set of videos on that.
Do they have that?
Yeah. I want to say Stephen Brown has one too. I don't want to take responsibility for people potentially ruining their pens, so I don't want to make that video.
Yeah. And that's the thing, that's the great thing about working for FC is that if you're in the U.S. especially, if you're international, that's completely different. I understand you're not going to want to send it to us in order to fix it, but if you are in the U.S., just sending it to us, and I'll play around with it and adjust it as needed instead of, especially if you're not comfortable with working with the nib. But yeah, there are other videos out there that might be able to. But yeah, there are things that you can adjust on the wings of the nib to open up the slit a little bit more that will allow more ink to flow through.
Yeah, it can be done, but yeah. So you don't worry about speed or doing something quickly. Do what you feel passionate about and it's true worth it. Yeah, no, I get it. Sometimes I'm curious what people might want to see. Like, I wish I saw a video about this, or I don't know how to do this thing. I wish somebody would make a video about that. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to know unless I ask. So feel free to send me an email over here at mike@inkdependence.com if you have a thing you'd like to see, because I'm totally open to that kind of stuff.
And I've told you, I've even recommended videos where you're like, this is ridiculous. Why would I make a video on this? And then, like the one that you did, how to change a retro roller ball or a ballpoint.
Yeah, the retro refill, yeah.
I mean, some people don't know. And that's the thing. A lot of the time, it's just how many times have you sat there and was like, I'm not 100% sure on this. Let's go ahead and Google it and see if something comes up.
I forget who asked me to make that video. I want to say it was Tom over at Goldspot that asked me to make that video. Yeah, I made that a few years ago. And then he just released one a few days ago. And I was like, wait a minute, I've already done that video. I think he asked me to. But, you know, whatever. If nose were a fountain pen, what fountain pen would he be?
What do you think?
It has to be pretty but kind of annoying.
I would agree with that. It's like it's really good, but once in a while it just does something you don't want it to.
Like it stands there while you're trying to do nibs and tries to lick your face or grind his face on the grinding wheel because he's a weirdo. Yeah, you can use a brush. You can use a shim to do it. Just be careful with shimming stuff though, because if you're too rough, you can really.
He could be an Italian pen. He's a good-looking boy.
Any Italian pen, that's pretty good.
I think those might be a little bit of an Italian pen.
Yeah, looks pretty. Quality control might be a little wonky.
Sometimes, but like when it's working, it's great. You're like, oh, this looks good, and then but sometimes something happens with it. And you're like, this is why they're expensive. Why? Yeah,
like one of those Auroras, like the what was it, the Optima or something? They had some that would just they just fell apart because the material turns out it was brittle. So you're like, I love this, it's beautiful, but it falls apart sometimes. He's got a bad back. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Nose is the best, but also he's been a handful last year or two too.
Yeah. He's great, but he's a handful. Let's see. How do you feel about David's idea about what I inked? Like if I ink up a new pen, should I make a little video for it or something?
Well, will that entail talking about the pen that it's in, or will it talk about this is why the properties might be the way it is? And
I think it would have to be like a first impression. I gotta just ink this up. Let's see what it... Maybe. That might be kind of fun.
David, if you met Nose, you would love Nose.
Yeah.
People who meet him...
Yeah.
I mean, you love him, and you've never met him.
Yeah.
People who meet him... We have a friend that hates animals.
Hated
animals.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it was. Cats, dogs,
He's like,
hamsters.
Why would anybody have a pet?
Why would anyone have a pet? Mr. Nose, alone, convinced him that he liked cats and he got his own cat. And also proceeded to say that his cat is not as good as Mr. Nose and he still wishes he had Mr. Nose.
That's true. Yeah. Joining into the currently ink, let folks see your rotation. That'd be slow, but yeah, maybe. That'd be kind of interesting. He has Nose on his meme notebook.
That's so fun.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so if you just want to, I mean, if you think of something like, hey, it would be fun if I saw a video about this.
Yeah.
I've thought about doing like little tutorial videos on like random things, but I'm never exactly I've been using fountain pens since forever, and so like it's hard for me to remember the things I had questions about when I was new at it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, you've been using them less time than me, but you've been like doing it professionally, so you see a lot of things like that. And and
that's the thing. I've been meaning to do this a long time, and I talked to Scott about this a long time ago about making little short videos of the simple things that we don't even think about that people might want to know that have never they got as a gift or something. How just to ink up a pen, or how to clean the pen, or just the simple maintenance in video form. So that's something I've been wanting to do for the company, not for YouTube, but yeah, things like that which the people here are mostly pen people already, so they're not necessarily for them.
Well, I mean, even they might want to see like how do you clean pens, Mike? Or
it's true. Everyone has their own little special ways that they find to be best for them.
I kind of learned how to ink pens from a guy at a Paradise Pen store a million years ago. He's like, and here's how you do it. Like, I'd used fountain pens before, but I just kind of guessed. So yeah, that'd be kind of good. How about answering question Q&A? So I do that sometimes, but I'll usually those in longer videos. But that might be something I do. Send me a cue. I'll A it on a video. I'm into that. Like the series Pens I've borrowed from my wife. Okay, fine.
Remember in comments, you, Mike, made in the past a video just how bad you can make a nib before Audrey will struggle to rescue it. There are nibs that you've wanted me to work on.
Yeah. I don't think it's because I've screwed them up. There's been... I used to do that to Jim, though. Like,
Everyone did that to Jim.
I would mess up a nib and I'd be like, Jim, I messed this up. And he's like, yeah, this is terrible. He like proceeded to fix it.
He was direct. In a nice way, and you know.
I don't think there was a case where everywhere I went, I made this nib so good, and he looks at it, and he's like, this is trash. Like, it was always, I've done something horrible, can you help me fix it? So, random tips, like how to get ink out of weird little nooks on pens. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'll put on my maintenance idea. Weird tips.
Becky, that's a really good idea. In the polish or makeup world, there is I have too much crap. Let me shop my stash. Those things that you haven't, gotten in a long time. I'm not going to focus on the things that, I just got this pen, I'm going to ink it up. The ones that you haven't been using, but you've always loved, but you have new things coming out that you just want to go with those classics.
I have, for a long time been wanting to do that.
Thanks, Dave. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, take care. I've been wanting to do that for, years, because every once in a while, I'll get a comment on an old video.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites to get is somebody's like, why don't you get a tripod? Why are you holding your phone in your hand? Get some quality. And I'd be like, bro, that video is 6 years old. Like, yeah, that's garbage. Please don't watch that video. I've said that before. I'm like, I'm sorry you watched this. This is not good. But yeah, there's some that I definitely want to go back
Katie,
to.
come on now.
Look, she's trying to get into everything.
All of them. She wants to know what's in them.
Let me in all these boxes. But yeah, that seems like it would be kind of fun. There's some of those I want to do.
Katie.
Story times. What's the stories connected to a pen? Oh yeah, story time about a pen might be fun.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think about that.
Somebody's not so much a review of a pen, but just like a quick story about a thing. Like, hey, this is a pen I got from this thing, and I remember because of this. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah. A tour of each of your random stash locations. Do it live, or you're surprised at what's there. Ooh.
You have a bunch of those spots.
I do.
We went through one last week before last.
I did?
That's the junk pen pile.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you have little areas and spots and what's in different areas.
That would be fun. Okay, I like that. That's
cat bowling with pen boxes. How many things can Katie knock over?
She's the destroyer, Sarah, and you know it.
She has been a pistol lately too. She just has to get in everything, knock anything over.
She's really been on a tear lately.
More than usual. Yeah. She's been that way for a while. Oh, have a good weekend, Claire. Yes, we will enjoy our pizza. My stomach's growling.
Live. Be surprised. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun. Like this white box over here with a bear on it that y'all can't see actually right now. That's got a bunch of stuff in it. I'm not 100% sure what all is in there. There's a door over here that's got stuff in it that's pen related. I've got, yeah, you're right. I have little stashes here and there. They're
or what's in this thing?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I think that'd be kind
of fun.
Those are
newer that you've just put in there, but still.
Yeah. Pen box Jenga. I've done some pen box Jenga because... The deuce? Oh, it's telling me about the Amazon thing.
Yep. It wants us to know that everywhere you got the box.
They probably couldn't even hear that. The Alexa in the other room just made a bunch of noises. Someone mentioned pens that don't get used that get rid of. Yep. I should do that. Lay traps for her to distract her from the places you really don't want her to go. So here she comes.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
Ooh, and she's getting near Clipsy. Whew.
Yeah, sometimes they tussle.
That was Clipsy to Scraggles. She just went... She woke up, looked at Scraggles, went... like that.
Do a tour of your cabinet in the background. Yep. Maybe not in a short video. Yeah, that could be a relatively short video, actually. There aren't... That's mostly Retro 51s and stuff now, actually. My plan for that is to kind of rotate things in and out. Because I think I can just change some stuff here and there.
You want to display different things?
Yeah. Right now I was kind of in a retro mood, so I put a bunch of retros. Mm-hmm. And there were a bunch of retros on this cabinet that I was doing stuff with.
You ordered a new retro.
I did. I'm not going to talk about that, though.
Never mind.
I did order a new retro, but I'm not going to talk about it. And also the Anderson Pins retro, I think, comes out next week.
Does it? Yeah, I wasn't sure when it came out.
Yeah, it's, I don't know what it is. It's a secret. They've been putting out teaser videos.
I mean, you could probably ask them. They would tell you.
Dude, they do not.
Do you directly ask?
I have asked things like that in the past. I haven't asked about this one. Okay. But I tell you what, I'm pretty good friends with the Andersons. We text back and forth and just call each other sometimes for funsies. If I ask them something like, "Hey, what's this retro?" or "What's Pilot got coming out this year?" They're like, "I'm not going to tell you." I'm like, "Come on, man, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah. It's fine. I wouldn't tell anybody. I don't even let people know I know things." They're like, "No." So, retro and Pilot, if you're out there watching, they don't tell me anything. So yeah, maybe some videos about pen storage, everything with little sleeves to cabinets would be useful. That'd be kind of fun. I actually did a whole knock week one time.
I remember that.
Put out a video every day of the week, each one a different knock case. But yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I could do different cases, and cases, and storage.
Inks you hate and why?
Oh, well. So that's going to be a short video, but that's got the same kind of problem with the my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Audrey takes us on a tour of FC. You can maybe do that sometime. You show some stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd have to go through and specifically talk to Scott about things that anything. There's things that will be coming that you have to hide away that you don't know.
Machinery and process stuff. He's not real hot about showing everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll show small groups, but he's not really hot on having it on the internet. So
that sort of thing. I mean, my area, the shipping area, you know what I mean. That sort of stuff. I mean, just to see how things are organized and stuff. That wouldn't be an issue. Yeah.
Inks you love but can't use for some reason. Bleed through on great paper, coloring, feathering, etc. I usually do that in the video.
Yeah.
I try not to hold that stuff back. Be like, I really want to like this one, but I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got one in. I've actually.
Scraggles, that is Clipsy. That is. Oh, by the way, I saw the black fluffy cat outside when I went.
Oh yeah.
We have a cat that lives outside. Well, not lives out. It's just a street cat.
Yeah.
It's a pretty one. Yeah.
It's a really pretty cat.
Yeah.
I think it might belong to somebody.
You think?
It just hangs out here sometimes.
I don't know.
We have a bunch of cats in our neighborhood that travel through the sewers.
Clipsy's so angry. Look at that face.
There she is.
That is her. She's not happy.
She's like, Scraggles, if you mess with me one more time, I will
If
mess
you bark
up.
at me, I will be... These claws are coming out, and I'm going to hiss in your face hard.
Clipsy has no fear of dogs or anything else, really. So, yeah. Yeah, I try to be pretty honest about, that sort of... Clipsy's about to do a murder. That's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a threatening. It's just I'm irritated at you right now.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, you silly mutt?
Her ears are being super weird, too. It's hard to tell both of them what they're like.
Yeah. I mean, Odd can show basics of nib grinding. Oh, how would you like to do a nib grinding video?
It would be really hard to. It's hard to show. I mean, to grind nibs.
It doesn't look like much.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of microscope loop looking, so it would be really hard to show that on a video.
Yeah. So and it's got the same thing with like the making pens wetter thing, where like we wouldn't want to like necessarily encourage people to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard to do on video.
Yeah.
She's gonna whoop Scragg's good.
She might.
Yeah, she might.
Really?
I don't know if y'all can hear this dog, but she's making silly noises.
Just so you know, we cannot on Fridays, if we order pizza to come at, delivery, I cannot get plates out because she is like, it's pizza, and she'll immediately just start barking and bark until the pizza actually comes. She's like, I know somebody's coming. I'm going to continually assume that the pizza's here right now, and I'm going to bark.
Like, she doesn't, like, continually bark. She's not, like, going, rah, 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 the whole time.
No.
She'll be like, bark, and then she'll, like, scamper to the front door, and she'll, like, rah, 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 and she'll, like, bark, and she'll scamper to it's the whole thing. And it'll go on until the pizza gets here. So you have to get the plates out after we get the pizza. That's the trick.
I have to wait. I used to be so good and have everything ready, but now this little dog knows.
No, she's figured it out. You can see her tail wagging down there mischievously.
Yeah.
She knows she's being a little pest.
Yeah.
Just learning the household in case. She's like, guys, pizza's gonna come. We're like, yeah, we know.
We know. We want this.
We know. So there's that. Next week.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I think we're just gonna go as planned.
Okay.
I was looking at the calendar and pushing it back that far would be a pain.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have them twice. I don't know.
Okay.
Next week we're gonna have a special guest on the podcast. It was going to be a week that Audrey wasn't going to be here because she had a thing, but she doesn't have a thing next week. So it's going to be Audrey and me and Brad the Pinatic Dowdy.
The famous Brad Dowdy.
The famous Brad Dowdy is going to be on our little podcast. So I think that's going to be fun.
We're really going to boost his numbers by coming on this show.
I really want to give Brad a platform.
We really should. I mean, that'd be nice of us to do that.
Yeah, So, we're going to have Brad on. And I talked to him about it a few weeks ago. I was like, hey, you want to be on our thing? And he's like, yeah, totally. Yeah. So, now it used to be like it was kind of hard to do because Friday afternoons were not super easy for him. But the Brad crossover is actually happening, Sarah. Yeah. And then the week of the franklin-christoph pen show,
I won't be here.
Audrey won't be here, so I need to...
I'll be head down, shoulders scrunched. If you've ever been to a pen show, that's going to be me for a week.
Yep. Yeah. Next week we talked about getting a big head mic decal for Brad's wall check. I love that you keep bugging him about that, Becky. It cracks me up. And he's like, no, we're not doing it.
And don't think I'm not going to contact Rick from Rickshaw about these pen cases for you all.
Jeez, bringing your ref down, Mike and Odd shouldn't stoop that low. When's the FC Pen Show? FC Pen Show is the 10th, I said, right? It's a Tuesday, 10th of November. So that Friday, I'm going to see if I can find somebody else to, I don't know, fill in. Bring a telegast. I mean, we
had somebody else that has already offered at some point whenever.
I want you to be there.
Yeah, I thought that you would want me to be there. So, look, there's so many people that we could have.
This has got to be a second gen. It's so much bigger.
Yeah.
I hadn't even noticed.
You didn't really?
Until I put it in my hand literally just now. One of my gists is far bigger than the other one.
You didn't realize that?
No, I literally only noticed right now.
Oh.
Wow. It's so much bigger. Holy crap. Yas guest. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. David might want to be a guest. That'd be cool. Y'all could bring your Italian pen, especially Omas questions. We can have... I think that'd be kind of fun. I need to find somebody. Or maybe just bring in some of my pen friends. Plant Dependence Tour of the Week, odds gone. The thing about that is it'll be... Yeah, I could.
When does it fall back? It's in November, so...
It is.
It's going to start getting dark early. By the time we're doing this, we'll be
dark. And also, sometimes we'll have had a freeze by mid-November. We often get a freeze right around, Halloween or the week after. So, Yeah. In fact, we've already got some plants that are like kind of fading. A lot of stuff's fading out in the garden.
I mean, the trees aren't really changing here yet.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's still 80 here. But
something if you talk to Brad about to use both sides of the page or just one. Brad said he caught himself using the left side of a page not long ago. Scandalous. But yeah, we've had 2 snows, says Nancy. Yikes. No, thank you. No, thank you. Send all your barbecue opinions for Yas. The thing about that is that David and I actually agree about barbecue because we're both.
Yeah, you're from the same places.
We're both Texans, and we agree that Texas barbecue is clearly the best. So that's all the time we have for today. And although I got to give him credit because he smokes brisket and stuff, and I don't have time for that. I don't. That takes That's a lot of work. It's 52 degrees in Dallas.
It is 80 here.
Yeah, it's a cool 76 now.
And
that
here
it's after...
it's 79.5 in this office right now.
Yeah. Got your first.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Greg Cockburn, that is too cold, man. Could we use more snow up to now? Yeah, y'all need some snow. Everything is on fire in Colorado. Oh, the point is for y'all to irritate me with your opinions. Yeah. Thought we'd talk with Brad is about snowshoe choices. Does he know about...
I have no idea.
I don't know. So yeah, y'all be thinking about things you might want to talk to Brad the Panatic Dowdy about, because...
I mean, there are not going to be hundreds and hundreds of people watching unless Brad really wants to bring it. So this will be the time to...
Well, if he tells us...
more of a one-on-one with Brad, you know?
It's true, yeah. I think it'll be fun. Brad and I have been friends for years, so it'll be fun to hang out with him anyway. I haven't really gotten to talk to Brad in months because I usually see him at pin shows and stuff, and he's busy with kids, and I've been busy with school stuff, and there's a whole thing. So
it was a tough week. I had a bad week.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you had a bad week, I'm sorry. It was just being really upset all week. I'm really one of those people that I like to plan things and plan ahead and look for the future for something to look forward to. And all I can think of is winter is coming, and I generally get seasonal affective disorder anyway. I get a little bit sad anyway, and so I'm sitting here thinking, I have nothing to look forward to. We're not doing anything for Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's going to be dark all the time. When I go to work and I come home, it's just going to be dark. And I have nothing to do and nothing to look forward to. And I was just like, America, get your stuff together. I don't know how... Is anyone else out there that way? I figured I'd bring it up just in case you're feeling that way. That's how I was all week.
Yeah, Bijou and Becky are feeling your pain there.
Yeah.
Nothing about 6 months burnout.
Yeah.
6 months burnout for major events, 6 months from when COVID started. Yeah. That's about as long as people can take some nonsense.
And if you look at back in March or April, the videos of us and me just being totally okay. It sucked that things were going on that were COVID related, but I was just stay home, everything's fine. And I guess then being so naive, thinking that it was gonna be a month or two and then it was all magically gonna be fine, and now I'm sitting here thinking it's been how long and there's no end in sight at all. And so naive. And
well, it's yeah. Do you have a sad light?
No, I don't.
Do you have one that you like, Andy?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Where Andy lives, it's dark most of the time.
That's the thing. When I lived in Ohio, it was so much worse when I lived in Ohio. But when I've moved down here, it is better because we don't have near as many cloudy days. So it's better. Yeah. But I still sort of get the blahs. And that's why I think that's why I feel happy. I loved living in Ohio, but just the winters were so bad for me.
It was gray for months, basically, because
so long.
Yeah.
And even if it's freezing or if it's snowing, if it's sunny outside, I just feel better.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play music, sit and get lost in a book, cook soup. Audrey does like cooking soup.
I do like soup.
Andy does have a favorite sad light. Let's get you a sad light. You can take it to work because there's no windows there.
Yeah, I don't have any windows at work, so I never even know what's going outside.
Full spectrum planter and ot light.
I know about the ot lights. Yeah, it's good for nail polish pictures as well.
Yeah,
because full spectrum.
Ot lights are actually super good. Yeah, they're kind of expensive. They're super good. They can be,
but they're good. Yeah.
Like the light that you have in there that you'd use for nibs is basically that
similar.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So, see, you're
but
not alone.
If you're getting the new iPhone. Well, people don't always talk about it.
Right.
And so that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I just had a not great week. And so I think being able to say, I'm just feeling hopeless and everything sucks. I'm feeling that way too.
Yeah, I had like a real hit of like anxiety a couple of weeks ago. Like I was, I'm not an anxious. I'm not an anxious person, but there were a couple of weeks. It was like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, I was like really took a hit. It
was a quick one. Like you rebounded pretty fast, like surprisingly. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
but it still takes it out emotionally on you, even when you have one of those attacks. That
even during the summer, I was like, there were some times I was just like, kind of getting ground down a little bit.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like it's kind of okay. I don't mind just staying home much.
So I'm more the introvert too.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of traveling, going to shows, and just wanting to go on vacations, seeing family, and not being able to do any of those things, the travel, it's really gotten me down. And it's just gotten to the point where this whole time I'm like, it's fine. And then now I'm like, when? It's never.
So if y'all have like a favorite, like COVID safe, like, I don't know, like vacation-y sort of thing, like we can't, like we kind of got to stay in North Carolina because like most states are like, you go to quarantine if you come here from North Carolina.
Because we still have like 2,500 cases a day.
Yeah, so if you've got like a good idea of like a thing that we could do for a few days, because like it's hard to figure out like what even is like what's worth doing.
Yeah, it was talked about like, oh, just go away and go to. Well, we have animals, so we'll have to deal with that. And
well, if we go for a couple of days, like we can take Scrags a lot of places. Cats, we can just leave out some food; they'll probably survive. Yeah. But because we don't want to like have somebody in the house to feed animals, I don't really want that. So.
Carowinds, Dave. I'm not going to an amusement park. I mean, look, I love amusement parks. I'm not going to an amusement park.
Yeah. It's been excellent to see our faces. Well, thanks, Andy. It's good to see you too. I haven't seen you on one of these in a while. I enjoy Andy's rabbits. She posts a lot of rabbits on the Instagrams.
That's nice. Yeah.
So it makes me happy. Take a motorcycle riding. I've always kind of wanted a motorcycle or like a scooter or something because I don't know, not that brave. But it's all highways around here, and I'm not.
I only do highway driving. So.
Yeah, well, highways on a motorcycle kind of. Like I'm a big chicken. I don't know. My dad was an EMT, and so like I've heard a lot of motorcycle horror stories. So parents took a night off from your younger siblings, went to a state park, going to an apple orchard tomorrow. I'm jealous. Yeah, we're probably gonna go do a couple of things tomorrow in places that are like not very populated, like little.
I just want a small town that has really fun shops in their downtown, but again, it's not.
There's never that many people, so buy an AMC Gremlin. There you go. Drive it from LA to North Carolina. That'll take a good week, probably. Apparently, dig your own potatoes is a thing. I don't know. Do we grow potatoes here? There are some surprising crops you were telling me about. Sweet potatoes are huge in North Carolina, right? You said it was like our biggest, like, food crop or something weird when you were in soil science.
Cotton and bacca.
Yeah,
are the main things. It's only the greatest stuff in North Carolina.
That's right.
Cotton and bacca, which is tobacco, is apparently what they say here in North Carolina. They call it bacca.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't remember. I mean, maybe some.
Carowinds is closed still? Good. Like it ought to be.
Let's just go inside and eat at a restaurant, too.
Just go lick a flagpole.
Yeah. It is 6:31, and my stomach is growling. And we said short stream. It is not short stream.
It's true.
But I'm sorry. I had to talk about how I wasn't happy this week.
Marijuana is a big NC crop as well. There has been some grown for like CBD stuff around here. I think they've gotten some like permits and stuff for that. It's pretty complicated to grow here, I guess. I had an old student who was going to have a CBD farm, like a weed farm.
You lost a button.
I did lose a button.
Sorry.
I didn't want anybody to know. I don't know how to sew a button back
I
on.
can sew buttons well. In college I worked in the costume shop for one of the semesters that I had to do my general education. I was in the theater costume shop, and I had to sew buttons on, so I'm good at that.
Audrey, I'm going to need you to sew a button.
Okay.
Okay, good. I have 2 buttons I need you to sew back on.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have buttons for them?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually come with, it's got extra.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's in the gut area is where I bust buttons off.
Who doesn't?
It's the COVID-19 that I've gained. So,
I just want it every weekend. Also, I eat all the candy. I work out so hard during the week and weekends all the time, and then on Friday I eat pizza, and then I eat a bunch of candy all weekend. It's so bad.
Get a small pizza oven. Learn to make your own pizza as a hobby, Audrey.
We've been meaning to get a toaster oven too.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same
just
thing.
grilled too.
Yeah. Somebody asked if I was getting the new phone while we were talking about being depressed about the world sucking. Yeah, I'm gonna. Audrey got one today. She got the smaller one. I'm holding out for the. She got the regular old 12 instead of the Pro. She decided to go just regular this time.
Screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a cool color. I'm gonna go for the 12 Pro
I'm
Max.
raw dogging it though. I have no phone case, and it's scaring me.
No screen protector.
No screen protector. No phone case. And I ordered one from Apple at least a week ago, and it has not shipped.
Yeah.
So
It might have shipped. They didn't tell you about this until it was almost here. So,
yeah.
You know, an entire Costco jug of candy in 2 weeks. Please, like, fine. Who cares?
No.
That's not that bad.
No, I'm not. Don't look at me. I'm not judging you at all.
Audrey went to the store today, and I texted
it's the
her.
reason I mostly went to the store was to get candy. I'm like, I guess I'll get the other stuff that I should, but I'm getting candy for this weekend.
Yeah. And I sent her a text. I was like, "Hey, we need pretzels." And she's like, "I just bought that bag of pretzels from Walgreens or whatever."
Last week, yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I just opened those. Those are gone."
Oh, they're gone?
No, they're not gone. I held myself back.
You said you just opened them, so I was like, "But it was a smaller bag."
And they were real good.
They were really good. If
Costco
you go
jug, yeah, we go to BJ's. That's our closest like big box store.
No, so David, when I say eat candy, we don't go to BJ's, so we don't get the big things, but I get multiple types of candy. Yeah. So it's multiple bags that Mike and I share.
Yeah.
So that's probably equivalent to.
Well, I mean, you want to out us on what you got for candy, because these are some of our favorite things. I'll say what you got for me, because these are. I've got a big old bag of Twizzlers.
Yep.
Because I get canker sores, and if I get
stuff, I have to
like,
be careful about what I get for him.
Because like things are like too acidic. That's the thing that gives me canker sores, and then it hurts to talk, and that sucks because I make a living talking, mostly. So if you hear a video and you hear me like lisping or something, it's because I probably have a canker sore like on the tip of my tongue. It sucks. So I have to get things that are like kind of neutral. So Twizzlers are awesome. Also, like, I believe they're kind of calorie neutral because they're mostly wax. So they're totally, it's like health food, basically.
Totally, yeah.
So I get Twizzlers and those old-timey caramel rounds with, like, the cream, like, what are they called? Filling inside.
It starts with a G.
I have no idea.
Goits or something.
I don't know.
Shoot.
But that's what I
have the big Sour Patch Kids.
Mm-hmm. Because you can't find Sour Patch Fruits.
I love Sour Patch Fruits, but they don't exist around here anymore.
If somebody has a line on some Sour Patch Fruits, send us a link. We will buy them in bulk.
And I got candy corn.
Yeah.
And I only got the candy. I usually get the autumn mix, so then I won't eat the whole bag because Mike will eat the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
And I also need to make Rice Krispie squares. I've not done that this
You've been talking about making me Rice Krispie squares forever. Becky went through a big old bag of gummy cherries. Oh, the gummy cherries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like the, who makes those? Haribo or something makes the gummy
Mm-hmm.
cherries? Is that the ones you make?
Yeah.
Those are good. Bullseyes? We used to call them. That would make sense if they were called Bullseyes. I don't think that's the brand or whatever, but yeah, basically.
They have chicken taco pizzas and cheeseburger.
What?
I'm looking at pizza, sorry.
Yeah.
Put candy corn in the Rice Krispie squares. Mike would not be okay with that.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I've had M&Ms and Rice Krispie squares, and that was pretty interesting.
That can be okay. Yeah.
You like the caramel cream. She also like cow tails. I've had cow tails. I don't remember them though.
So Mike is really weird on caramels. He normally doesn't like caramel, like on ice cream and he doesn't usually like whipped cream or any cream thing, but the ones in those are more like a buttercream frosting, so he's okay with it. So any whipped cream, even if it's sweet, he doesn't like, and liquidy caramel and stuff.
I like legit, like actual fresh made whipped cream.
You don't like Carmelos, right? Like the candy bar? Because they're soft, like it's... Yeah, I don't think you would like
I like those weird little square ones.
Yes, thank you, Carol. Those.
Goats. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's the thing.
They're the old-timey yellow bag. That's what we get.
Circus peanuts. I like those.
I hate circus peanuts.
I like those things. I was just shopping for pizza right quick. You want your usual?
I don't care.
Okay.
Well, let's go. Let's have pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna have some pizza. Y'all take care of each other out there. Be good to folks because it's.
Oh, we should be getting our yums soon.
We might get our yums tomorrow. Yeah.
I know some people were asking about that.
Yeah, we might get those tomorrow. That's when they're allegedly going to get them.
Yeah, we never know. With the
old-timey orange slices. Oh, with the big sugars on
My
them?
mom loves orange slices as well.
I will wreck orange slices.
I'm surprised. This will probably give you canker sores.
I don't care.
Okay, well.
They're actually usually so sweet they don't really.
Thank you, Carol. Yeah, it's just one of those blahs that I'm hoping that I'll get over and just dealing with it.
Yeah. Like we all have these like real like down times right now. You're just like, be aware of the 6-month burnout. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of gotta look how to say snacks in Russian. Oh, because of Russian snacks. I forgot that's where they were from.
Really?
Yeah. I keep forgetting.
I'm interested to see what they come up with these Russian snacks. My mom is really convinced that there's beets. They're gonna be a beet candy or beet snack. I don't know why, but that's what she keeps saying.
I like beets.
I don't mind beets.
You know, I take that back. I don't think I've ever actually eaten just like a beet. Like just eaten a beet. I used to like them in smoothies a whole lot. That was
I know, that was your thing.
That was a thing for me.
Like the
Davis
orange
says
ones?
cherry slices with orange slices with like the orange ones but with cherry sour internals. I have no idea what that would be like.
I know that there are other types of fruit slices that are like the orange slices but different flavors.
Oh yeah, we sometimes get the bin of those.
Fruit, what are they? They're like fruit slices is what they call them.
Yeah. You're gonna get jalapeno peppers, black olives, and onions. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like that we're ordering our pizza on here.
Why not?
I don't know. I think it's awkward.
Oh, okay.
They are good for you too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, tastes good. Give you energy.
Oh, black currants are really good. I love black currant. I do. It's not popular here.
No, not. Okay, folks, we're gonna call it a day because it's actually a long stream instead of a short one.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta, commiserate with the community about like when life kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So,
Well, we talked about good stuff first, so it's fine.
So thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. And we will hopefully be back with...
and I have a new stamp.
Look at this new stamp.
Yay.
In case you missed it because you came in after the stamp happened. She got an Audrey stamp from Well Appointed Desk. As a surprise.
Yay.
From Anna.
That's so exciting.
How fun is that?
Very fun. The answer is very, very fun.
So 20 minutes shorter than last week? Did we go for 2 hours last week?
No.
No, that can't be right.
That can't be.
Yeah, so, FTN, TTFN, yeah, TTFN makes sense. All right, cool. We're going to get out of here. We'll maybe see you for a treat stream later this weekend if we get treats.
Let's see if it comes, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, all right, we'll see you later.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Say goodbye, Audrey.
Goodbye, Mike.
Perfect.
Yeah.